So I am back again for another favorites video of the month, and this month is obviously August because I mean, like, September is definitely not over yet. In fact, it's just the beginning, and I don't even know if did I do one in July. I don't know if I did or not, but if I didn't, I'm sorry. If I did, good for me. Show you guys my favorites of August. These are not necessarily just going to be beauty products. There might be like other things thrown in there randomly, but I hope you guys enjoy this video and let's get started. So next up is something that I have been using like every single day this month. This is something that I've been using roughly all month, and I've actually really enjoyed using it. And it is the Urban Decay. I feel like it's the 15-year anniversary or something like that. I feel like there was a 5 somewhere in there. Either way, it has all these eyeshadows in it, and I just love the pigmentation of them. I love the packaging. I've used it so much lately. And sometimes what I'll do is I'll either do like neutrals. You can see this whole row is basically all neutrals. The middle row is more like colorful, and then the last row over here kind of makes it a smoky eye. So what I've been doing is kind of going off of this. Like, I'll do a neutral, and then if I want to put a pop of color underneath my eye, I can go in the middle row. And then if I want to make it darker, I can add in another color from like the last row. It's just kind of like nice like that. It all works together really. So next is a brush, and I have been using this literally every single day. It is the e.l.f. Kabuki face brush. I think I got this for like $3, and it is one of the best kabuki brushes I have ever used. Seriously guys, go get this. It's super cheap. It's just as fluffy and nice as the MAC brush, just not as expensive, and it's not as dense, which I know to a lot of people is like, oh, it's not as dense, that's like a deal breaker for me. I kind of thought the same thing, except I realized that like for $3 I could test out a kabuki brush, use it for as long as I wanted, and then throw it away. For $60 I'd probably have to keep the same kabuki brush, and I've heard that that kabuki brush in particular frays a whole lot, so it might not be worth $60 when I can just get this for Hoobie Woody, $3. And I might be wrong about that price tag. It might be like $45 for that kabuki brush, but I still think that's like way too much. Along with the kabuki brush has been using Mineralized skin finishes. Lately, I've been obsessed with these two in particular. The first one is my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in Medium Plus. And you guys have all seen this before. Yeah. Okay, so I don't know if you know this, but for the most part, Mineralized skin finishes have kind of like a rounded dome kind of top. Well, this one, which is my Mineralized Skin Finish Natural, doesn't anymore. I don't know if you can see that this one's like rounded. It comes up over the edge, and this one does not. This means that I've used this one a crazy amount, which is awesome. But basically what I do is just buff my kabuki brush in here and then buff it on, and then I have better skin, because I don't know about you guys, but when the seasons change, my skin freaks the freak out. Seriously. Oh no, it's getting colder. Time to get pimples all over Arden's face because we're going to spite her. I don't really know what it is, but I always have to change my routine for my foundation every time the fall comes around, or the spring comes around, or the summer comes around, or the winter comes around, because my skin will freak out. So I try to go less on like the hardcore foundation side, and I do either like tinted moisturizers, or I do powder, which is what I've been doing lately because it helps when there's like a drier transition. So yeah, I've been using that Mineralized Skin Finish a boatload with my Maybelline concealer, which is like probably one of my favorite concealers right now. My Maybelline Fit Me concealer in 010 light. 10 light. That's very light. Back on track, my other favorite Mineralized Skin Finish. I know I'm like getting so off track. But it is the Semi-Precious Goldstone one. And okay, I tried to show you guys this in the haul, but this thing is gorgeous. Okay, do you see this? Do you see this beautiful, shimmering, wonderful, lovely thing? Okay, I am freaking obsessed with this thing. Okay, I can use it for bronzer, I can use it for blush, I can use it for highlight, I can use it for really anything I want. And that's what I love. I love a good multi-purpose powder. So once again, I can buff that on with a Mineralized Skin Finish. Or I mean, what am I saying? It is a Mineralized Skin Finish. I can buff that on with a kabuki brush, or I can use my favorite brush kind of the moment. It's like a toss-up between the kabuki brush and this one. But it is the MAC 128 brush, and it's double-sided. Oh my goodness. It's like so crazy. One side kind of looks like a foundation brush, and then the other side looks like kind of like a blush brush. And what you can do with this is pick up different amounts of product that you want. So like for the foundation side, for example, it'll pick up less product, but apply it more compactly, if that makes sense. And then the other side, the blush brush, will pick up more product and lay it down with a lot of color. I don't know if that makes sense. But, you know, it's just like it depends on which side you want, which I think is cool. And then if you're on the go and, you know, you don't have a whole lot of brushes that you can bring, you can use this side for your foundation and then flip it over and use this side for your blush or your highlight or whatever else you need. And that's what I love about this brush so much. I don't know if you can still get this though. Check online because they probably will have it, but it is just awesome. I really like this brush. Next favorite has been a mascara, and it is the Lash Accelerator Mascara by Rimmel London. Here's the funny thing, I normally hate Rimmel London's mascaras. The only one I've ever liked was the Volume Express or something like that I really, really liked, but I've never liked any of their other mascaras. Tried this one out, ended up loving it, so there you go. The thing about it is, it's a very liquidy formula. So if you have lashes that easily droop over products, then I would not get this mascara. Mine normally do that, but for some reason, maybe it's because, I don't know about you guys, but I like to I'm not going to say let my mascara ferment, but I kind of let it sit for a little while so that it gets a little thicker. And once this one thickens up a little bit, it's like perfect to make your lashes like long and beautiful. So next favorite is something you guys can probably guess because I talked about it the whole month and I even did a video on it. But it has been red lips, and I was even going to wear one in this video, but then I thought that was overkill since I've worn it in like 3 videos in the past. I did a tutorial over how to get a perfect red lip, and I'll put a link to that in the description box if you want to go check that out. But I'm obsessed with that video, and I'm obsessed with red lips in general. This NARS lipstick in Heatwave a while back, and okay, what really takes me off is someone was using this and then threw it back in my bag without closing the freaking cap. How do you forget that? I don't really know, but they chipped off the tip of it and I almost went like crazy on them, but then I knew that they just didn't really know how valuable certain makeup products were. Made me crazy. Like an amazing, amazing red. You see how deep and beautiful and wonderful it is? And when you put it on, it's amazing. So I guess you could say that those are like my beauty favorites of the month. Now I'm going to talk about kind of just random things that are my favorites of the month. I know I'm so cool like that, but you know, whatever. Just like pay attention because some of these things are like awesome. I recently got an Apple store in my area and we've never had an Apple store before. And so I like flipped out, went there, spent loads of money there, and I felt really bad at first, but then I realized all the stuff I bought was awesome. I got like a case for my phone, I got a cover for my phone, I got a case for my laptop, and then I got these. Oh my gosh. These are the smexiest, most beautiful little headphones in the whole wide world. They're called Urban Ears, and the color that I got was Pool because I loved the greeny blue wonderful color, and I feel like super cool and legit when I walk around and wear these and stuff, which I love, but they work wonders. I'm sorry if I'm like shouting at you, I feel like I am, but I'm gonna take these off so I actually know how loud I'm being, but they're really awesome headphones. I don't know really what to say about these. They're just amazing and bright and colorful. They're so bright and they look really cool with my white laptop and I really, really like them. So yeah, Urban Ears. You can like take off the actual myth, like little thingies, and like you like share it with someone. I don't know, like they're just really cool. And then if you're listening to music with someone, you can plug in their headphones right here and they can listen to the music that you're listening to, which is kind of nice. But yeah, they're completely adjustable, all that kind of jazz, and I like it because they have a cloth band up here, so it's really comfy on my head. And I don't know, I really like my new headphones, so I had to like include those in because I love them so much. On my second channel, I might do an Apple haul of all the stuff that I got because it's pretty exciting. My last favorite of the month is something really insignificant and super sad that this would be one of my favorites, but it is my new toothbrush and toothpaste combo. This is the Oral-B Braun toothbrush. I don't know what it's called. The head is like one of those expensive looking kind of heads, and I've been using it with the Sensodyne Extra Whitening toothpaste because, like I've told you guys before, I have incredibly sensitive teeth and nothing is wonderful and pleasant when I have to bite into cold things. Of this toothbrush in particular because it whitens my teeth so well. I don't even know what to say about it. Like, it's just a really, really awesome toothbrush. And you can even take off the head and replace it with different ones and things like that, depending on what you want to do with your teeth. Sonicare ones and different things like that are like $150 for these freaking toothbrushes. And I don't know about you guys, but when I have a toothbrush, I get sick of it within like 3 months. I might be like, oh my gosh, my toothbrush is like the most amazing thing in the whole world. But for the most part, I like would buy the $150 toothbrush and then not like it within like 4 months, and it's supposed to be like lifetime supply guarantee, but I would never use it for that long. So having one like this that is not as expensive as like a huge one but does the exact same thing is awesome. So those were all my favorites of this month. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any favorites you would love to share with me, please put them in the comments. I would love to hear about them. And yeah, hopefully my first questions and answers video should be up tomorrow, hopefully. I'll see you guys later. Bye.